A team that I told you was going to lose, partly because I'm a biased hater, but also because it's Mike Tomlin and what travels is Steelers defense.
Mhm.
TJ Watt had the best non-quarterback game of week one.
Okay, I'm about to say like, whoa. I
I
thought
wasn't saying
you were
all
about to
time.
say like
That
ever.
wasn't that hyperbolic. But of week one, he had a couple of strip sacks that should have one bullshit offsides call, which was not. He timed the snap perfectly and destroyed Kirk Cousins. Destroyed him. Um 10 points for that high flying offense. They got Drake London, they got Bijan, Kyle Pitts. Finally scored a touchdown. Give him credit for that.
Yeah, man.
The defense, I'll give this to the Falcons. The defense held it down and only let Chris Boswell kick 6 fucking field goals. No touchdowns were scored by Pittsburgh, just 6 field goals. Justin Fields made enough plays happen. He didn't turn the ball over, which that's what killed him in Chicago. Kept turning the ball over, trying to be a hero. George Pickens is the only weapon, receiving weapon on the Steelers, and he showed up and showed out. They have a good running game with Justin Fields. I told Shabazz as soon as I heard that Justin Fields was going to start,
Shout
I
out to
said,
Natural.
yo,
Shout out to Natural.
I was like, take the Falcons out of your survivor pool. He was like, why? I'm like, it's something about running the ball, playing keep away, and Steelers defense in week one. Then what happened? Boom. And now a lot of people pick the Bengals. We're going to talk about them in a couple games as well. Again, when you have a team that have a defense that can travel anywhere, defense always in the early part of the season always reigns supreme.
True.
A lot of if you go back in time a couple years ago, right? Like we did a little talk about CJ Stroud last year had a bad week one. Bad. Why? Because again, you're understanding, oh, it's not like college anymore. And even pros, Aaron Rodgers last night did not have a great game. Like Bryce Young aside, we're gonna talk about him. Got the belt. Is offenses take some time to gel. New personnel, new offensive linemen. Your defense just have to go out and play and ball out. Offenses take time to get right. Am I thinking that Falcons are going to suck for the rest of the season? Am I hoping so? Absolutely. Do I think they will? No, I think they'll be fine later on in the season. But as an early part of the season, you have a new quarterback who's still coming off an Achilles.
Yeah.
He's like 36 coming off an Achilles. Like I know that modern medicine it's like it's not a sensu bean. Like you're not just gonna be all rip 100% good.
Mhm.
So it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some weeks for Kirk Cousins to get back to his actual self. And hopefully, God forbid, he doesn't hurt himself trying to play. We talked about Jordan Love. Hey, stay out, get healthy. Hopefully, Kirk Cousins doesn't get hurt trying to be a hero to Atlanta. Hopefully that's not the case. But Steelers, shout out to Steelers, shout out to Mike Tomlin, man, leading the AFC North.
Yo, I was about to. They're the only team that won. Bro. They're legit the only team that won in the AFC North, who is supposed to be the best division in football. They're the only team that won, which is nuts. I think you said everything. You said everything. I think for the oh my gosh, like if Russell Wilson was playing, do they win the game?
No.
No. I think you ride with Justin Fields. I haven't seen nothing about who's starting nothing like that. Whatever, we'll see. I think who they play this week. They play
Steelers play the
Broncos
Broncos.
at,
Yeah.
at Denver. I know you would like to receive Russell Wilson and go against Denver because he played there. Obviously, it's a revenge game for the kid. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think what if Justin Fields plays bad and y'all lose to Atlanta, then you could all right, Russ get back in there. But he played well. Like the stat sheet doesn't show it, but he made timely third down conversions countless times. Him and George Pickens was like, all right, that's like he's like, fuck it, Pickens is down there somewhere, and it worked. It works. Najee running the ball very aggressively, very demure, nah, very like aggressive, like being Najee Harris. I think that works a lot. Like I think they can make it work. And if you got TJ Watt looking like the runaway defensive player of the year in week one, that's every single game for him. him getting the sack to end the game, doing a bow, like bro,
Yeah.
like stuff like that is what
Cinema.
moments. It's cinema like that. So if they could keep it rolling, man, hey, they can sneak out some wins because wins are hard to come by. If they can sneak some out, like we just talked about with the Bears, like if you win some games with your defense, hey,